The first Friday in December brings you Tiger basketball on the road against state-ranked Rock Creek. The Clay Center Tigers bring 7 seniors onto the floor this year as they come off of a 3-win season, hoping to put a punch into the year ahead. Tiger pregame is here, being brought to you by Clay County National Bank, Midwest products of Lynn, Washington, Hanover, and Clay Center, and RW Pest Control. Our pregame talk with Coach Drew Gruber is next on Pregame.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
Back on Tiger pregame, joined now by the head coach of the Clay Center Tigers, Drew Gruber. The Tigers getting set to open up against state-ranked Rock Creek. Coach, first off, welcome back for another season of Tiger basketball. Excited to see this team kind of get things rolling. Give us a little look at off-season. I know you guys had a lot of success in a summer program, and you can build off of that, I think.
Yeah, we had a very good summer. As far as, the guys worked out very, very hard. Started off in the weight room every morning. Guys were encouraged to get in the weight room and get bigger and stronger. And then twice a week we would have morning workouts on Tuesdays and Thursdays and work on lots of skills and shooting drills. And then on Tuesday evening we'd come back and have more of a team practice type work and work on our offense and defense and things like that. And we played our summer league here that Clay Center has, and we only lost 2 games. We ended up winning the tournament at the end of the summer. So it was a good summer. I think the guys worked hard. I think we improved. And, that's what we need. We need to get guys in the gym more and playing more basketball, not just from November to March. And, I really enjoyed working with our guys. And I'm excited to get going here. We've got a long ways to go. We have made some big strides, I think, but we still got to continue to get better each and every day.
You've got a nucleus, it appears, outside looking in, that knows your system better, knows each other better, and now maybe can take on some leadership roles that it's just tough in high school sports to sometimes, as an underclassman, jump in and be that leader. You've got a good group coming back that knows quite a bit about what you're wanting, I think. Yeah,
we do. We have 7 seniors, back, and as far as just knowing what to do and things like that. And in practice, these first few weeks, it's gone a lot smoother than it did, last year at this time. Guys, like you said, know the system. They are, know the drills that we do. They're more familiar with what I want, out on the floor, defensively, offensively. So, I think we're maybe a little bit further ahead than where we were at this point of the year last year. And and that makes it nice. And we're going to look for a lot of those seniors, guys to be leaders and step up. And we talk about every day holding yourself accountable, holding your teammates accountable, so that the coaches don't have to. And when someone's dogging it, we expect our players to step in and say, hey, pick it up. And we expect our players to compete every day. And if they're not competing every day and trying to get better, then, they're hurting the team. So guys have been doing a really good job of that this year. And we just need to continue that all season long.
One thing, I had a chance to come in and watch you guys for a while, run some drills and practice. And the first thing that stood out to me was working hard. I mean, the guys were focused on every drill that you guys went into. I know the focus as coaches, you always want it to be a little higher level, but to that time of the year where they're wanting to play a game, and I thought that was a good sign. The second thing that really stood out to me, just as a team in general, is very athletic, I think very fast, and long. Those are 3 good combinations on the basketball floor.
Yeah, I mean, we've got, a lot of everyone's very similar in their ability, I think, and so as coaches, we got a lot of question marks, I guess, that still need answered, and usually that'll play itself out as the season goes on, but. We've got guys that are competing for spots, all the way through. Every level, every position, guys are competing, and we'll go with what we think. We'll go with the guys that we think give us the best chance to win here on Friday night, and but that might change, the next game, or 5 games into the season, 10 games into the season. If guys keep working hard and competing, things could change. We also have some young guys coming up that, I think can as the season goes on, they'll improve and they'll have a shot to step in and be big contributors for us if they keep working hard. So, like I said, lots of question marks, and we'll get guys in the game, and if they prove themselves, they'll keep playing. If not, we'll try something different.
Let's talk about the matchup tonight against Rock Creek. This Mustangs team been to the state tournament the last 2 years. They come back in state ranked. They lost a lot from last year, but they bring a lot back. This is a talented team and a program that's really started to build itself and build upon itself, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they were definitely a very good team last year, making it to state, and they did lose quite a few players from last year's team, but looking at their roster, they've also got some guys coming back with lots of experience, and the Vokes kid is pretty darn good basketball player, and Zinger, I think, is his name, number 10. At least that's what he was last year. Those are 2 very good players and good shooters, and they've had a success the last few years, and they definitely got things going as far as basketball over there at Rock Creek, and it's going to be a good test for us. They're going to be very solid defensively. They're a very good defensive team. I remember last year, the first time we played them, they were, they got after it on defense. You can tell their coaching staff, stresses the defense, and usually that's a sign of a good team, is a team that plays good, solid defense. So, like I said, it's going to be a very tough opening game for us tonight. But, it's like you said earlier, it's time to get out there and go against some other competition, someone that doesn't know what we're doing, and see where we're at, and then we can, build on that after the game.
Coach, as always, we appreciate the time. Really looking forward to tipping the season off tonight. Let's go get them.
All right. Thank you, Rocky.
Back with more on pregame in just a moment.
Tiger Basketball on KCLY is brought to you in part by CS Precision Ag, Farm Bureau Financial Services at Clay Center, just in Chadman, by Twin Valley, Crop Production Service at Clay Center, Union State Bank, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Ray's Apple Market, Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center, Manhattan, Oldie Seed Farms, and Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia reminds you that brutal winter days will soon be here. You're almost out of time to have your roof replaced before the cold weather season arrives. Roof work must be completed with daytime temperatures of at least 45 degrees in order to avoid long-term problems with adhesiveness. Learn more at GeislerRoofing.com.
This is Dallas Hasselmack, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 38 years experience.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. We've got you covered.
The Citizens National Bank is ready to provide you with a great borrowing experience, whether you're buying, building, or refinancing a home. We offer first-time home buyer, FHA, VA, and conventional home loans with competitive interest rates on a national level and flexible term options to fit your financial situation. With little money down, we can assist you with getting into your dream house. The Citizens National Bank, mortgage loans with the personal attention you deserve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Enjoy a jolly good internet upgrade and be prepared to handle your holiday visitors. You'll instantly be amazed at the difference it makes when you move up to faster speeds with Twin Valley Pulse. It's a sure way to make everybody smile. Choose the plan that will make you the merriest, 100 megabits per second for $59.95 a month, or the full gig for $99.95 a month. No phone line is required. Call Twin Valley at 800-515-3311 to sign up Certain restrictions apply.
Once again, we bring you back to Rock Creek High School. The Clay Center Tiger boys getting a chance to take the floor. Starting lineup's about to be announced here at Rock Creek. Let's take one more quick timeout. I'll get you those starters. We'll have the tip-off coming up next.
TSI Kansas and Clay Center is looking for experienced, professional, over-the-road drivers to join our team. If you're looking for those big company benefits but want small company values, give us a call. Great pay and home time are just the few things we offer. Let us put you on the open road to a career, not just another job. At TSI Kansas, you'll find open doors and a friendly staff. Call Heather in recruiting at 785-632-5183. Ask her about the $2,000 sign-on bonus.
Crop Production Service is constantly looking for ways to help your bottom line grow. And with the Loveland products available, you'll get the results you want. From seed treatment and plant nutrition to fertilizer and crop protection, Crop Production Service offers top-of-the-line solutions to grow your crops, your bottom line, and your operation. Connect with your local CPS expert and experience the innovative products from Loveland. Crop Production Service, here to help you grow.
Back once again at Rock Creek, Rocky Denning, along with our studio engineer, Bernie Fastella. We have Walk Wallace alongside as we welcome you to Clay Center Tiger boys basketball for the first time this season. Starting lineups are being announced as we speak right now. If you look at what the Tigers bring to the floor, 6'2 senior Connor Last, 6'4 senior Anthony Atkinson Enneking, Evan Rosenau, a 5'11 senior, Brigham Blaze, a 6'1 senior, and Gavin Siebold, a 6'1 senior. So very senior-heavy team. They have 7 seniors on this squad this year. I think it's impressive, Larry, that they've been able to bond and hold together and make it through. You don't always see those numbers stay out. It has this year for the Tigers, and they're expecting big things from themselves.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that is impressive. I can't remember last time we had 7 seniors on the boys Tigers team, so good for them. That's a good way to look forward to it, too. You know, they've all been around. You know, if they think they're going to have a good season, they probably will.
Austin DeWee, 6'1 senior, goes for the Rock Creek Mustangs. 5'9 sophomore Tabor Vetter. Carson Zinger, one of their leading scorers from last year, 6'1 senior. Martin Boats, guy that will really do a lot of things with the basketball, can score it, dish it. 6'2 senior. And then Zane Roberts, a 6'1 senior. So it's DeWee, Vetter, Zinger, Boats, Roberts for Rock Creek. For the Tigers, it is Last, Atkinson, Enneking, Rosenau, Blaze, and Siebold. Now, we mentioned the 7 seniors. One of those seniors will not be playing tonight. Nate Leiby out with an ankle injury, so they are a bit short-handed. We don't know for sure when he'll be back within the next week, they are hoping. We're going to pause now for our anthem, then the tip-off is coming up next.
The success of local businesses would not be possible without your patronage. I'm Mike Flirsch of Ray's Apple Market, and we thank you for your support for shopping small and shopping local. When you keep it local, you help reinforce a strong local economy, and our community thrives because of it. May it continue throughout the year. We appreciate your business and wish you a blessed Christmas season. Ray's Apple Market is open Christmas Eve till 5 p.m. and closed Christmas Day.
Sure, it's the season of peace on earth, but sometimes it seems like you're cooking for every person on earth. Parties, dinners, potlucks, it doesn't stop. Subway Catering is the miracle your holiday season needs. Order online and get sandwich platters, cookie trays, or even giant subs ready when you need them. Get Subway Catering and get time to enjoy the holidays, not spend them in the kitchen. Please allow 24 hours notice for giant sub orders.
Are you ready to regain control of your time and your pivots? With advanced technology from Valley, you can. Introducing Icon, our new family of smart panels. It's irrigation control at its finest, offering remote connectivity and an easy-to-use touchscreen interface, allowing for simplified entry of commands and settings. Icon gives you ultimate control at your fingertips. Icon, smart panels made easy.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
Starting lineups again for the Rock Creek Mustangs. They are state ranked 4A Division II after 2 straight state appearances. They were a third-place finisher 2 years removed, and then last year ended up with a very tough loss in the opening round. They did lose 2 of their leading scorers and their leading scorer on the season and for their career here at Rock Creek, but they bring a bunch back, and they are jacking up the crowd here early. Martin Boats, you'll see him pressure the ball. You'll see him handle the basketball. He's the guy waving his arms for the crowd to get crazy, and he will be jumping center circle with the Ant-Man, Atkinson Inniking. And if there's going to be controlled by the Tigers, Brigham Glaves in the backcourt will bring it across. Man-to-man by Rock Creek. Glaves works right side. You have Rosenau down low. High post is Atkinson Inniking. They go to Evan down the right baseline now. He will spin. Back outside, Boats with an early steal. Off to the races the other end. He will take it up and jam it home. And Rock Creek's going to lead it here early, 2-0. A run out off the tip away, and then Boats able to take it home and slam it in. Now Atkinson Inniking the other direction trying to answer, and it's going to go out of bounds to Rock Creek. Boats at 6'2", a senior, had 19 against the Tigers last year in their matchup. He averaged 23 a game, 7 boards, and 3 assists for this team. With it outside is Vetter. He's guarded by Rosenau. They go high post to DeWeese. Backdoor look inside, and an open look, missing down low. The rebound snatched away by Atkinson Inniking. A wide open look inside for Carson Zinger, who averaged 10 a game last year, but couldn't get that one down. Here's Connor Lass outside to Glaves. Now it's Rosenau. Kick out Glaves. A fake on the three. Dribble penetrates all the way to the window. The fingertip roll won't go. Rebound off to Zinger, and back the other direction will come Rock Creek. In the corner right it goes now to Zane Roberts. Skip pass left, Boats. 3 ball on its way, strong, airballed it, and it's pulled down by Atkinson Inniking. He will bring it himself. Boats has the assignment there. Anthony left side with the dribble. Stops, brings it back out deep. Now it's Rosenau at the high post on the right elbow. Hand off to Connor Last, and he is fouled on his way to the lane. Rock Creek whistled for the first foul of the ball game. It'll be basketball out of bounds to the Tigers. Connor Last will inbound it. They'll put 4 around the lane. Last with the basketball. Gets to the corner now to Rosenau. Evan with the dribble down outside to T-Ball. Gavin dribbles right, gets it back outside to Glaves. Brigham made a great drive last time. Just couldn't get the fingertip roll to crawl in. Tigers now, good backdoor cut by Last. The feed from Rosenau, they just couldn't quite connect. Atkinson Inniking now pressuring on Boats, and he'll be called for the reach-in. Anthony had good pressure out around the timeline, and as Boats got toward the lane, he reached from behind and grabbed the hand, and that'll be the first foul against the Tigers. Basketball out of bounds to Rock Creek on the sideline. Down low, rebound by Rosenau. Run out, here's Atkinson Inniking. He'll take it up, he'll flush it home. The Ant-Man slams one down, the kick out by Rosenau, and the Tigers have tied it to a piece. Here's Zinger, left side. Pull-up jumper, 15-footer. Good defense by Connor Last. And here's Rosenau with another rebound inside. The senior did a great job clearing the boards for the Tigers on the defensive end. Glaves, dribble penetrate, kick out in the corner. Connor Last, he'll hit the floater. No, won't go down. And then a foul called on Seabold on the weak side. Gavin trying to get to the rebound and bumped through a box out. 2-2 tie. Some high-flying fun early, huh, Walt?
There's been a lot of firsts here from the Lady Tigers tonight. Now, that's the first time I think two dunks.
Yeah, really.
As the first 4 points of the game. At any level.
A dunk from Boats, a dunk from Atkinson Inniking. And now we've got to travel on Boats as Ant pressuring. Boats turn to spin and square it up and drag his pivot foot, so the Tigers have it back tied at 2. 5:25 remains. We're in the opening quarter. 2-2 tie. Ant with the dribble right side. Boats on him. Boats incredible quickness on the passing lanes. They have to be very careful where they throw it out. It's thrown away inside. They try to lob it low, and it's taken away by Rock Creek. Down court quickly, Boats. Dribble penetrates. Hangs in the air, drops it off, and it's swatted by Anthony, and it's taken away now by Seabold. Rosenau down court, and on the sideline, the ball knocked out of bounds. Connor Last let it go out. The official says he was the last to touch it. And Connor looks back as if to say, why would I have let it go out if I had touched the basketball? But the official saw it from the half-court stripe there and called it out on the Tigers. Into the front court comes Vetter. Left side, Roberts. Pass to the lane. Steal taken away by Atkinson Inniking. He anticipated the pass to the post and took it away. Tied at 2. 4:39 remains. We're in the opening quarter. Ant to the right corner for Seabold. The ball hawk will dribble penetrate all the way to the lane. Runner up. No, but he's fouled. And Gavin Seabold will get to the stripe to shoot 2. So Gavin, a good strong move on that right baseline. got himself a chance to get to the line, and he'll have 2 free throws coming, a chance to give the Tigers their first lead of this ball game.
Well, not a lot of scoring so far, but there's been a lot of up and back and forth action. I haven't have a chance to get a word in.
A frantic pace, with just 2 points through 3.5 minutes. Siebold had a basketball rim around and finally rim off. And so he will have one more free throw coming. Skylar White into the game for the Mustangs. And Siebold splashes the second one through. Josh Hayden will come in for Siebold. Also, Jake Ferguson will come on for the Tigers. Rosenau out. So Glaves last, Atkinson, Inniking, Hayden, and Ferguson on the floor for the Tigers right now in a 3-2 Tiger lead, 4:28 remaining first quarter. Front court with it is Tabor Vetter. Ferguson on in. Wing right, Zinger. Fakes the 3 in the corner to Votes. Wanting to dribble penetrate. Does so. Now stops, turns, spins, leans. Ball away, no. Rebound, Hayden. Good strong board inside by Josh Hayden. Down court quickly. Here's Last, and he walked with the basketball. Connor saw Jake Ferguson flashing open on the weak side. I think wanted to pass it so badly he couldn't get a dribble down to give himself time to make the pass. So instead of an opportunity down in the lane, it's Rock Creek's basketball and a 3-2 Tiger lead by 1. Vetter brings it across the timeline. Tigers in a man-to-man. Ferguson on him. High post, it comes to Votes. And it's stripped away by Atkinson Inniking. Race to the other end. He's going to be called for carrying the basketball. He slammed it home on the run out, but he got his hand up high. Whether he carried or not, it was awkward looking, and I think the official called it because of that. It looked like he had his hand on top of the basketball to me.
He was in a hurry to dunk that. Yeah, no doubt. That would have been the first 3 buckets. No, it would not have been crazy.
As it is, Rock Creek has it back. Tigers still leading by 1. Out top it comes to Votes. Makes the 3. Corner left, Vetter. Dribble penetrates. Now runner. Wild shot, no good. Rebound. Atkinson Inniking rips it away. Tigers have it, a 1-point lead. Down court quickly, it comes for Glaves. Right wing to the high post is Last, and he's called for traveling, and that's Connor a little frustrated. Took that big ball fake and put the dribble down. They said he took a running step as he made that move. So Connor will come out. Glaves will come out. Siebold and Rosenau back in. Hayden, Ferguson, and Atkinson Inniking stay on the floor. Across the timeline with it is Derek Shaheen. Right side wing, dribble drive, Skylar White. Kind of sets himself, puts it up off the glass, and good. White's first bucket, and it's the lead back now to Rock Creek, 4-3. Tigers against pressure. Ferguson in the corner right, 8, skip pass left. Rosenau, good look for 3. Bang! Evan Rosenau drills it from the left wing, and the Tigers go right back on top, 6-4. Votes dances his way to the lane. Great job by Rosenau. He gets the triple, then takes the charge on Votes, and the Tigers get it back. It's a big-time play by your senior, Larry.
Yeah. Doing it on the offensive end and the defensive end.
The 3-pointer, and then back down the other end. Votes got out of control. He went up and took the charge. Tigers have the lead in the basketball, 6-4. 2:50 remains, first quarter. Rosenau across the timeline with a pass to Anthony. Now to Evan, around left to Siebold. Gavin looking back door for a pass, not there. Now turns, lobs it, wanted to go low to Anthony, couldn't get it there. Votes running out the other way, Hayden back to defend. Tries to draw the charge. It will be a blocking foul. It's on the floor. Votes was kicking it across the lane. And so the basketball out of bounds to Rock Creek on the baseline. 2:33 left, first quarter. Tigers on top, 6-4. From the baseline, it will be Shaheen to inbound. Looking in low, still looking. Now they lob it out top to White. Back left, Shaheen. He has Ferguson in his grill. Around right, it comes to White now. Skylar White puts the dribble down. Step back 3 from Votes, and he drills it. Martin Votes has 5. It's 7-6, Rock Creek by 1. Rosenau trying to get it in bounds from the baseline, trying to get his teammates to get spacing. They had 2 right in the same area. It's not going to bounce by Rock Creek. It will stay with the Tigers right in front of the Rock Creek pep band. Rosenau into Atkinson Inniking. Ant with the dribble. Lobs it down court. Ferguson in the front court with it. Now kicks it to the wing right. Rosenau. Free throw line is Siebold to Atkinson Inniking. Ant, crossover move. Free throw line. Pull up guarded jumper. He is fouled. It almost banked in. Ant will get to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. He started the game off with a bang after Martin Votes dunked one for the Mustangs' first points of the game. Ant got the Tigers' first bucket on a slam going the other way. Now at the stripe, first free throw rattles home, and we are tied at 7. One more free throw coming for Atkinson Inniking. Siebold, Hayden, Ferguson, Rosenau on the floor for the Tigers. And second free throw is waved off. They say Atkinson Inniking went early. I don't think he had a foot on the line. He may have come across the line after the release early, and they wave it off. So we're tied at 7, and hits 1 of 2. He has 3 now. Minute 50 remains here in this opening period. White the drive, short on the shot, rebound Ferguson. He's bumped on his way out of the lane, and this will go against the Zinger and give the basketball back to the Tigers. 15 foul now against Rock Creek in this opening quarter. Connor Last will come back in. Rosenau steps out. Connor will inbound it from the sideline to Atkinson Inniking in the backcourt. Anthony walks it across the timeline, looks right with it, keeps the dribble, looking to go to the post, and he walks with the basketball. Ant didn't think so, but slid that pivot, but he started to pass to the lane for Last, and it was taken away by the defense, and so the travel gives it back again to Rock Creek, tied at 7. 90 seconds left in this first period. Left on the wing deep is Zinger. White has it around right to Shaheen. Now up top, Zinger. Left side, Skylar White. Baseline left, Boats for 2, short. Rebound. Hayden couldn't get it away from the offensive post inside. Brian Moser gets the bucket and the foul. Tigers had a stop, just couldn't clear the defensive gear. 9-7 now, Rock Creek by 2. Minute 18 remaining here in the first period. It will be Moser at the stripe. That foul on Hayden, his second early in the game. Free throw misses. Rebound to Siebold. The ball hawk brings it away. Gavin will bring it up himself with the dribble. Now gets rid of it to Atkinson Inniking. Anthony brings it across. Out deep to Siebold. Gavin works left to the wing. Stops. Gives it off now to Connor Last. Connor ball fakes to the left. Ball nearly taken away, but he gets it back. Out of the post is Ant. Pulls up. Fingertip roll is good. Atkinson Inniking with 5. It's a tie ball game with less than a minute to go first quarter, 9-9. Shaheen walks it across. 45 seconds remains first period. Man-to-man by the Tigers. Shaheen with the dribble against Siebold. Lefty comes to Zinger. Ferguson on him. Now right and deep. Shaheen. High post. Moser to the corner right and Boats. Dribble penetrates. Lost the basketball out of bounds. Tigers get it back. Tied at 9. He almost had the leg, the step on Anthony that time, but as he got near the lane, just lost it out of bounds. So tied at 9. Tigers have it back. Atkinson Inniking into Siebold. Now up the court. Ant. 4-on-3 numbers. Doesn't like the angle. That backs it out. Now to the corner for Ferguson. Jake Ferguson's bumped. 16 foul now against the Mustangs, and the Tigers will have it on the sideline. 9-9 ball game. First quarter, 21 seconds remaining. Lady Tigers won earlier, 64-39 to start their season 1-0. Votes comes out for Rock Creek. Tigers with 21 seconds has the basketball. May try to hold it to take a lead into the second quarter. 5 count on Ant. Gets rid of it to Hayden. 13 with 12. Needs to get it back to Ant, now does. Now he spins toward the lane with 7. Hangs in the air off glass. Rims in. Atkinson Inniking with 2 with 1. Rock Creek the other way from half court. Almost down for Shaheen. The Tigers lead by 2. We're headed to quarter 2. It's 11-9. Play center on KCLY.
Having trouble understanding your internet connection? Just think of it in terms of water. The size of a water hose determines how quickly you get water, and the same goes for your internet. A garden hose pumps out less water than a fire hose, just like a 5 meg connection loads pages slower than a 20 meg. At the end of your hose is a sprinkler, which is equivalent to your router. If your sprinkler is old and clogged, it can only push out so much water, no matter how big of a hose it's connected to. For best results, be sure your router is up to date. For more questions, check out our website at bluevalley.net.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia reminds you that brutal winter days will soon be here. You're almost out of time to have your roof replaced before the cold weather season arrives. Roof work must be completed with daytime temperatures of at least 45 degrees in order to avoid long-term problems with adhesiveness. Learn more at GeislerRoofing.com.
This is Dallas Hasselmack, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 38 years experience.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. We've got you covered.
The Tigers an 11-9 lead right now over state-ranked Rock Creek in a first quarter that had a lot of action, not real high scoring. But, boy, both teams really getting after it long.
Yeah, they were. And we have the lead, but one thing they're going to want to clean up that 7 turnovers that first quarter. Coach is going to want them to clean that up, get closer to 2 or 3 quarter instead of 7.
Yeah, without a doubt, because it's costly when Rock Creek can get going, especially when this guy, Martin Boats, has it in his hands. Shot block outside by Last. It's right back to Rock Creek in the corner is Boats. Ball fake, now dribble drives, kick out on the right wing, Skyler White for 3. It's short, rebound tipped, and right back to White. Now he's caught in a double team down low and taken away by Anthony. He will go to the ground dribbling and keep possession. The Tigers have the basketball back with an 11-9 lead. Brigham Glaves has it out on the point against Skyler White. Now turns the corner to the lane. He's bumped. He's headed to the free throw stripe. Glaves turns the corner and gets contact. He'll have 2 free throws coming. Good dribble drive by the senior guard outside. Glaves able to just turn the corner and then saw the defender coming and just went as strong as he could, knowing he probably likely would miss the shot, but that he would make the free throw or make the chance to a free throw, and he does make the first of the 2 free throws.
3 out of 5 so far for the Tigers in the stripe.
And a 3-point lead for the Tigers here in this opening half now as we've just gotten underway in the second quarter. Glaves' second free throw, also good.
4 out of 6.
Tigers now lead it here 13-9. With the basketball, Shaheen to Zinger. Skipped right to Shaheen. Tigers have been man-to-man throughout. Boats has it short corner right. Fall away on the baseline is short. Rebound off to Atkinson and Icky. Sit down high in the air. 13-9 Tigers lead. Here's Rosenau. Left and deep. He holds. Now puts the dribble down to the corner for Glaves. Brigham with the dribble. Backdoor cut. Atkinson and Icky goes outside at last. Now short corner right is the Ant-Man. Back to the bucket. Double team coming. Inside to Rosenau. Ball fake, stuck in the paint, now gets out of there with a pass to Glaves. Brigham, one dribble and off to Ant. Now Rosenau, ball fake, starts to drive it. He's got Shaheen on him. Atkinson Inniking, corner right, has used his dribble, skips it left for Glaves. Takes a long downtown 3, gets it back outside to Rosenau. Good patience by the Tigers as they move the ball around. Now Votes gets a hand on a pass in low looking for Atkinson Inniking, and it's going to be out of bounds to the Tigers on the baseline. Brayton Williams in for the first time for the Tigers as Rosenau will come out. So have Williams, Atkinson Inniking, Glaves, Seabold, and Last on the floor. Here's Brigham just inside the top 3-point line. Last right wing. Dribble drives all the way to the paint. Just strong. Great effort. And now a foul is going to be called on Seabold. It comes in a little late, but he went through a box out to try to get to the board. But Connor Last everything but the finish on that one. Great drive, split a defender. Got it up off the glass, but just a little too strong. 13-9. Tigers lead it here by 4. 6:13 to work. Second quarter. It will be Rock Creek's possession. Vetter brings it down the floor. Tigers in a man-to-man. Boats has it now. Back to Vetter. He's guarded by Brayton Williams. Picks up his dribble. High post to Mosier. He holds outside the arc to White. In the corner left to Zinger. Atkinson Inniking out on him. Now it goes out deep to White. Under 6 to work in the second quarter. Play center leading 13-9. Zinger with it. Turns the corner out top. Nowhere to go. Now Votes has it. Dribble drives. Wraparound pass on the weak side. Mosier strong. Rebound taken back up and good by Zinger. It looked like Glaves had box out position. Zinger just went up over the top and put it in. And now back the other way. The ball is going to be tipped away by Rock Creek. Both the run out, the reverse lay-in. He's fouled by Seabold. That's going to be the third on Gavin. in transition. And with the Tigers leading by 2, Seabold will have to come out with his 3rd foul. Dawson Zinger will be checking in for Rock Creek. Carson Zinger, the senior that just went up over the top of the Tigers. Brigham Glaves, who had position inside, he just took it away and then took it right back up over the top of him. Now Votes at the free throw stripe. Knocks in the first charity. He has 6 points in the game. And the lead for the Tigers is 1, 13-12. To tie it, Votes does with the second charity. Jake Ferguson back in with the Tigers. Atkinson indicating the pass was knocked away. Great hustle play by Brayton Williams, but now taken away by Votes. And the reverse lay-in, wild shot, no good. And then Williams there to retrieve the rebound, and he's bumped. And the Tigers will have a 1-and-1 on the other end for Brayton Williams. That's just a good hustle play by Williams. The junior got in position, and then the bump on Rock Creek gives the Tigers Williams a chance here at the stripe for 1-and-1. 6-foot junior, tied at 13. Tigers in Rock Creek. 5:14 to work first half. Glaves, Ferguson, Atkinson, Inning last, and at the stripe, Williams for the Tigers on the floor. Tied at 13. Williams for the lead back. Wide right to the corner. It bounces off that shot that just came off the rim right that time. Rebounded by Dawson Zinger. Now Votes will crossover move, gets caught in the middle of the lane, able to hang in the air and drop it down. He now has 9. And the Tigers trail by a bucket, 15-13. Glaves, and now the pass taken away. That pressure from Rock Creek causing problems for the Tigers, and Coach Groover says, let's come over and talk about it. 17-13. Tigers trail by 4. Second quarter action from Rock Creek. We're back after this.
Raising your crop and getting it in the bin is half the job. Selling it is the other half. To market your grain for top dollar, you need the professional edge of experienced consultants. Pro Edge Consulting from Central Valley Ag. CVA Pro Edge Consulting brings you timely knowledge of the cash markets, basis information for the entire market. You'll know your production and storage costs, your break-evens, and how to manage risk. Pro Edge Consulting helps you maximize grain marketing profit. Get details at your local Central Valley Ag location or at cvacoop.com.
Tigers again trailing now after leading going into the second quarter by 4. They trail here by 4 themselves, 17-13. They've had a couple of full court possessions get away from them, Larry.
Yes, they have. 10 turnovers here in the first half of the Tigers. They got to clean that up or you're not going to get out of here with a victory.
It's 6 in the second period, if I remember right. So, yeah, they really let this thing kind of get going a different direction. Now against pressure after the timeout by Coach Groover. They work to break the timeline and do. To the corner comes the Glaves. Ball fake, drives, pulls from 15. Yes! Brigham Glaves flashes another one through. His second bucket. Or correction, 2 free throws and a bucket. Both were off of dribble drives. 17-15. Votes. And he's going to be fouled as he was able to split a couple of defenders. We'll see who it goes against. And it is on Atkinson Inning. It will be his second. And to the free throw line, both teams are in the bonus rest of the way in this first half. Martin Votes at the stripe. He made both of his free throws earlier. He has 9 points thus far in the first half. Free throw here up, and the front end is good. 10 points for Votes. The Tigers trail by 3, 4:19 to work. First half of play. Tigers have Williams, Ferguson, Dylan Swihart just checking in. Brigham Glaves and Connor Last on the floor. Both free throws good from Votes. He's got 11 now. Tigers against the full court pressure, needing to break the timeline. Here's Glaves. He will bring it across with a sprint dribble. Kicks it off to Swihart. The corner right is Last. Connor to the lane for Glaves. Ball tipped, loose, picked up by Rock Creek. 19-15, the lead for the Mustangs. Tigers back defensively man-to-man. Right wing and deep is Skylar White. Votes, top of the key, 3 ball and away, yes. 14 now for the senior. He averaged 23 a game last year. And the Tigers trail by 7. Swihart, front court, wraparound pass. He was trying to go to Connor Last. It was taken by Vetter, but he stepped out of bounds as his momentum took him to the baseline. Tigers will have it down low. Now Williams will come out. Atkinson, Inningking back in. Ferguson, Swihart, Glaves, and throwing it in from the baseline, Connor Last, trying to get a play in motion. Goes to the corner for Atkinson, Inningking. Tigers trailing 22-15 with the basketball. Here's Glaves. To Ant, right wing. Last trying to cut through. Now Ferguson has it out top. Around left he comes to Glaves. Ball fake, he'll start to drive. Now stops. Back out deep for Last. Ball tipped into the backcourt. Taken away by Skylar White. Ball fakes, leans in, lays it up and good. White has 4. Tigers now trail by 9. The second quarter, they've been held to just 2 points thus far. And turnovers has really been a bugaboo. Now they get a foul called out top on both. That'll be his second. And to the free throw line will go Dylan Swihart. 6-foot junior. Will get 1 and 1, I should say. Actually, that may be the 10th team foul. 9th. Rock Creek. 9th. I didn't know if they put they must have already attached that foul on the board. So it's a 1 and 1. Strong. Rebound tipped by Connor Last, and he keeps it alive. What a board. And has it raked away by Vetter. No foul is called on the sideline right in front of the official. Connor Last asking why it wasn't called. And both officials sharing a conversation about it with a bit of a smile anyway. Glaves goes right wing deep to Ferguson to the post. And goes backside. Glaves, ball fake. Now the wing left. Swihart dribble penetrates all the way to the lane. Lay-in no good, but he's headed to the stripe for a 1 and 1. Actually, this will be the double bonus. Yep. As Swihart will get a chance here at the stripe to shoot 2. Missed the front end of a 1 and 1 a moment ago, but we'll have 2 free throws coming here. Well, hopefully he can make these. Clay Center really needs to get off the schneid here. Only 2 points in the second quarter, and now they do get the free throw in from Swihart. 24-16, down by 8. 2:53 remains in the second period. And Swihart buries them both. He's got his first 2 points. 7-point ball game. Vetter slows it down as he walks it through the timeline. Man-to-man by the Tigers. Right side wing, Dawson Zinger out deep to White. Around left it comes to Vetter. Votes out of the game with that second foul. See if the Tigers can take some advantage. Right side White guarded by Atkinson, Inningking. 2.5 to go in the first half. Tigers trailing 24-17. White has it. Deep right wing. Now dribble drives, turns, and spins. And we've got a foul called in low. Boy, it looked like White was just out of control. And I thought a travel may be going through. They call this against Connor Last inside. Well, you thought he might be out of control, Rocky, because he was. Yeah, there's no doubt. He just tried to go into 3 Tiger defenders, and they called us. Made the contact. Smart play offensively. I just thought he'd travel before they could have blown the whistle for a foul. Now he steps up and knocks down the first free throw. 5'10" senior Skylar White has 5 in the game. The Tigers trail here by 8. White's second free throw up, and this one is short. Rebound, Atkinson in a game. Tigers down by 8, but with the basketball, 2:19 to work second quarter. Ant walks it through the timeline. Hands it off to Glaves. Little weave out top. Glaves keeps it as he moves it to the right side. Now to Swihart. To Ant. Crossover move. Spin move. Ball now taken away by Skylar White. Swihart back to defend. White leans in and gets the bucket. He's got 7, and the Tigers trail by double digits for the first time. It's 27-17. Swihart in the backcourt. Nearly threw it away. Glaves saves him. Now he needs help in the backcourt. That's going to be a timeout by Coach Drew Groover. Play Center down 10. They have possession. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
Hi, this is Maribeth Connor. Holiday gift giving can cause a big strain on your wallet. The Citizens National Bank has a whole new way to jumpstart on budgeting for next Christmas or any other special occasion that is in your future. The Citizens National Bank introduces its Reloadable Card. You tell us how much you want to save, and we'll set up regular transfers from your checking account to the Reloadable Card. It's that simple. Learn more about the Reloadable Card at the Citizens National Bank, downtown Clay Center, member FDIC.
27-17, a minute 47 remains in the first half. The Tigers trail by 10. Good timeout, obviously, in my opinion, there for Coach Gruber, because things are starting to sneak away from him.
Yeah, they are. We were ahead 13-9 at the end of the first quarter, and we've been outscored 18-4 here in the second quarter. So still a little bit of time here. If the Tigers can get a couple of buckets and get some momentum going into halftime, that'd be good.
Brigham Glaves into the front court with a dribble, stops outside, turns, spins, now gets it right sideline to Connor Ladd. Jake Ferguson has it around left to Swihart, trying to post up Ant inside, double team, triple team. Now outside, last for three, yes! The senior, Connor Last, boomer knocks it down, and the Tigers are right back within 7. Good kick out by Atkinson Inniking, and then Last puts it away on the left wing. Better, trying to dribble drives, cut off. Hands it off to Skylar White against Ant. Dangerous guy to guard. Got to keep your feet. Boy, good tough shot by White. He did get Ant up in the air, but he avoided contact. White was still able to drop it down. 9-point ball game. Left baseline. Ant for three, rimming off. Rebound tipped by Swihart. He and Last both had good position, but kind of battled each other for the basketball. Skylar White spinning his way down the lane. Now to the paint, and an offensive charge on Skylar White. He made a pretty terrific move around midcourt to get through a bunch of defenders, and then he just took it too deep.
That one's been a long time coming.
Yeah, it has. 29-20 with 50 seconds left for White. His flashed the foul on him. I think it's his first, though.
I think so, too.
It's an offensive foul, so it is his second. So Skylar White, Martin Votes both with 2 fouls. Tigers have 50 seconds to work. Evan Rosenau back in. 29-20 ball game. Tigers down by 9 with possession. Late first half. Last to Glaves. Now to Ferguson. To Atkinson Inniking, and will bring it up. Hands across the timeline. As Dawson Zinger on him. Now to the lane, all the way to the paint. Bucket, no good. They'll call the foul before the shot. But it is 2 free throws coming for Atkinson Inniking, who has 7 points in the game thus far. 29-20. Tigers trailing by 9.
6 out of 10 from the stripe so far.
Swihart hitting a couple straight a moment ago to cut it inside double digits. Anthony unable to knock down the first one here. 38 seconds remaining first half. Tigers trailing 29-20. Now we see Votes and Carson Zinger back on for the Mustangs. Those are out, and Dawson Zinger coming off for Rock Creek. Tigers have Connor Last, Jake Ferguson, Evan Rosenau, Brigham Glaves, Anthony Atkinson Inniking on the floor. Ant at the stripe. Missed the first free throw. Buries the second. He has 8. Josh Hayden will come in. Ant with the 2 fouls will come out. Tigers down by 8. See if Rock Creek tries to go for a final shot. Interesting to hold Votes that long and then put him in with 30 seconds left with those 2 fouls. Votes has it outside against Connor Last. 22 to work. Gives it off now to Zinger. Inside 15 seconds right now in the half. The Tigers trailing 29-21, and Rock Creek is going to wind it down for a final look. Here's Zinger against Glaves. Corner left. 3 ball on the way by Zane Roberts, and he drills it. First shot attempt he's had in the game. Inbounds the Last from half court. They will not be able to get a shot away. Headed to halftime. Tigers down by 11 at the break against state-ranked Rock Creek. It is a 32-21 ball game. Rock Creek with the lead. Stay with us. Halftime coming up next.
Gift cards from Ray's Apple Market are perfect for anyone on your Christmas list. From babysitters and teachers to coworkers, neighbors, and family members, everyone can use a gift card to purchase groceries, hot meals to go, or snacks for a road trip. So stuff a gift card in their stocking, attach it to a fruit basket, or mail it with your Christmas cards. They'll be surprised to get something extra that can be used year-round. Gift cards are available in any amount from Ray's Apple Market.
32-21 ball game. Tigers trailing by 11, had a 4-point lead early second quarter, and then Rock Creek really clamped down defensively. I think number one for the Tigers, they have got to be able to hang on to opposite of basketball. They've turned it over too many times in the first half.
Boy, you got that right, Rocky. 13 times they turned it over here in the half. I mean, they're out rebounding Rock Creek 17-5. They're not too. I mean, you do better, but they're 7 out of 12 from the line and 4 out of 7 from the field and 2 out of 3 from beyond the arc. So we just didn't shoot the ball very much. We had too many turnovers, and give us another 5-6 possessions. This is probably at least a single-digit game or less. So just going to have to take care of that ball the second half.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And then a big three by Zane Roberts closed out the first half for Rock Creek to make it an 11-point lead, 32-21. Martin Votes leads all scorers in this ball game. He has 11 first half points for the Tigers, 8 for Atkinson Inniking. They have 4 from Glaves, 3 from Last and Rosenau, 2 from Dylan Swihart, and 1 free throw from Kevin Siebold. The Tigers down 32-21 at the halftime break. Stay with us. As promised, we're going to give you a chance to check in again with Tiger Wrestling. Our talk with Coach Brandon Pagorish from earlier today is on the way next.
Wallace True Value is once again in the water conditioning business, selling clad water softeners and reverse osmosis units by Charger. We offer installation and service on these units and are ready to handle your water conditioning needs. With the latest report, Clay Center water is between 17 and 18 grains hard, which exceeds the extremely hard benchmark of 10 grains. Stop in and pick up softener salt and keep us in mind for your water conditioning needs at Wallace True Value in beautiful downtown Clay Center. Open 7 days a week for you.
Back at halftime, a chance to talk with the head coach of the Clay Center Tiger Wrestling Program, Brandon Pagorish, joins us here, coming off the first duel of the year, the first action of the year on the mat for the Clay Center Tigers last night against the Chapman Irish. Coach, first, welcome back. Thanks for taking time out of what is an incredibly busy week for you guys, starting with yesterday and then right back into tournament action tomorrow. Let's talk about last night for you guys, and I guess a little bit about the team. You've got some great experience back with 3 state-ranked wrestlers coming into the season, but you've got some young guys just learning their way on the varsity mat, too, it sounds like.
Yeah, we do. Like I said, we've got 3 kids that are state ranked at the moment. But like I said, rankings it's really early in the season to tell where everybody's going to be at. But it's nice to have those kids get some early season recognition. And then, as a coach, it's also a good place, at the beginning of the year to see where some of these new guys that got to step in the lineup last night, see kind of where they fit in. And then how we do. We are pretty young. We have some good experience, but I'm excited to see what this year has to bring for us. Last night I got to see some really good things out of our kids. I got to see some things, too, that we need to improve on. But I feel this team that I have this year is going to make a lot of growth, between now and the time February when time really matters. So.
Yeah, that's what the season is truly all about. We say it every year. Last night, maybe a little look at the wins that you guys had anyway last night. Rhett Coppice, one of your state-ranked wrestlers at 106, win by fall. And then Bryden Shoemaker open for Chapman, so he gets the bye. Lower classes there, a good start for the night.
Yeah, we started out well. Rhett's coming in. He's been ranked, I think he's ranked 3rd right now. But I kind of had expected good things out of him. He had a great season last year as a freshman. It was just a little small for the 106-pound class, but he's growing into that weight this year, and he's a hammer. He's gonna do really well for us. I expect him to come away as a state champion this year. If not, place very high for us, and wrestled a lot in the summer, put a lot of time in, so he's gotten a lot better. And then to see freshman Bryden Shoemaker get in there and get himself a chance to, 1, be on the varsity mat, and then 2, unfortunately he got an open, but he got some team points for us last night, so that's a good thing.
Then you move up to 138, 45, and 52. Reed Knitter, Keegan Brownell, Cam Osborne, all putting wins for you guys.
Yeah, those are some veterans for us, some kids who've really worked hard over the past couple of years. They're all 3 juniors. And last year we're probably about where they're at right now in terms of their performance-wise. They probably, wouldn't have done as well as they did last night. So I saw some growth out of them. Last year maybe Keegan and Cam end up on the losing side of those matches by a point or 2. And last night, we're winners. And so that's positive. It's shown some growth with them. And then I expect them to collect a lot more of those wins last year. They were just right there in a lot of those matches. And so I expect them to kind of get over that hump this year on losing those close ones, and they're going to be winning a lot of matches for us. Unfortunately, they weren't bonus point wins, which helps in duels, but, a win's a win, and we'll take it. And those guys got their season started off well last night. And then Reed Knitter had a good win last night, did pick up a bonus point for us. Made state last year, won a match, and he's state ranked at the moment. So he wrestled pretty well last night, and I'm looking for him to do good things for us this season, and hopefully he'll have himself a state medal at the end of the year.
And then Gavin Ware, who is number 1 ranked right now in the state, the Beast, back at it again at 195 this year, a 6-0 winner for Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin looked really good last night. Obviously didn't score as many points as we wanted to, but that guy scored none on us, so that's a positive thing. Gavin, guys are kind of trying to figure out how he wrestles, so they know what's coming. They just got to stop it. And we have to also expect that, too, and kind of adapt our wrestling to scoring in a few different ways. And Gavin has been working hard, and he's willing to do that. So I think, his performances will continue to grow and get better as the season goes on.
Let's talk about what's coming up for you guys this weekend and week ahead. It's exciting time for you guys. You open up at home. Next week you have another home duel on Thursday against Wamego, then the Invitational a week from Saturday. But tomorrow a big day for you guys and a chance. I know you say this every year. It's a great chance for the guys to get on the mat and really get some action in. The duels tournament at Riley County is a good early season tournament for you guys.
Absolutely. You get a chance to go out and wrestle 5 duels. Get 5 matches in a day, and for a young team, that's very beneficial. You want to stay healthy in those 5 matches because it'll be a test in terms of our durability and our resiliency that first weekend. But that's good. That's a good test. That's a good way to test your kids. And it's a good competition. They've added a couple new teams this year, so it's actually gone from a 5-team field to an 8-team field, and they've added some bigger schools. Emporia, Shawnee Mission East, and Larned are coming over. I believe we opened our pool with Emporia and then Bonner Springs, and then we have a duel against Shawnee Mission East that will in our pool, and then how we do there will kind of branch us out into a bracket. So I'm looking forward to the weekend, looking forward to our kids going out and wrestling hard, gaining some experience, and picking up some good wins, and probably having some learning moments throughout the weekend as well. So I'm excited for it. And then the Invitational next weekend coming up is really exciting. It's just a great atmosphere here in the community. You've got a great support from the community, and people love wrestling around here, so it's good to have our Invitational. We have a few shift changes in the teams coming. We're bringing in 4A El Dorado, which is awesome to see more 4A teams, especially they're in our regional this year, so they're coming up. Perry LeCompton's coming over. A few teams did get out of the tournament in Rossville and Junction City, but like I said, we added a couple good ones, so it should be exciting. There's 11, 12 teams here. It's pool play. It's wrestling all day. Starts at 9 a.m. at the CCCHS main gym, so excited, and hopefully get to see a lot of people come out and check us out.
Yeah, it's one of the great one-day tournaments across the state each year, the Invitational. It'll be a week from tomorrow, the 9th of December, so I'm excited for the year ahead for the Tigers. Coach, as I said earlier, appreciate the time, and good luck tomorrow.
Hey, thanks a lot, and it's good to be back in the winter season and have wrestling going on, and we appreciate all the support that we got last night and all the support we're going to get throughout the season.
Looking forward to the year ahead and a chance to cover the Tigers as the season gets rolling as well. Again, Brandon Pagorsh with us, Tiger Wrestling. They're headed to Riley County tomorrow.
Oh, my arm!
What happened?
I tripped, landed on my wrist. I was turning purple.
Let's call Ortho On Call to get you in right away.
That's not going to happen. It's a doctor's office, not an emergency room.
Ortho On Call can get you in quick and replaces expensive emergency room visits. They're open weekdays till 8 p.m. and weekends till 4.
Oh, the bone's not sticking out. It's probably fine. Don't touch it. It's tender.
Call the Ortho On Call Clinic in Manhattan for all your injuries, big or small. The greatest comebacks begin here.
32-21 ball game at the half, just about getting set for the second half to get underway. We appreciate, again, Coach Brandon Pagorsh taking time out of, obviously, a very busy schedule. Last night, the duel at home against Chapman, and then they turn around tomorrow, go to Riley County. Coach Danny Graders tournament where they host a duels tournament, and they get a lot of wrestling into our here, Coach say. So exciting for this season to get started. They also host Wamego this coming Thursday, and they have their invitational a week from tomorrow in the Den. Tigers will open up with the basketball, down by 11 to start. Connor Last has it on the right side with the dribble. Gavin Siebold back in there. He's got 3 fouls. Atkinson Inniking, they set him up down low. Shot is up off glass and good. Set play from the halftime, and Ant knocks it in. He has 10 now, and the Tigers trail 32-23, down by 9. Out top is Tabor Vetter with it. Off to DeWeese. Votes wants the 3 left wing. It's short. Long rebound. Rosenau tracks it down. Battles Votes for it. It'll be off of Rosenau and out of bounds to Rock Creek. Good hustle play by Rosenau, though, although he didn't come up with the basketball. 9-point Mustangs lead. Tigers on defense. Zinger wants the 3. It's strong. Weak side rebound off to Atkinson Innikin. Tigers down by 9 with possession. Ant for the lane. All the way to the glass. Flips it off the window and down. Ant has 12, and the Tigers are right back within 7. Here's Votes the other direction. Toward the paint. Pull up jumper mid lane and good. Martin Votes has 13. Ant back the other direction. He'll take it to the baseline left. Now stops. Out top. Pass taken away by Skylar White. He's got a run out to the other end. Lay in up off the glass and good. So White now with 11. And the Tigers trail by 11 points. They cut it down to 7, and then 2 straight buckets going the other direction. Here's a lob down low for Siebold into a crowd. It's going to be knocked away. Foul called on Rock Creek. Possession goes to Clay Center on the baseline. 6:40 remains here in the third. Siebold will inbound. Rosenau and Last down on the blocks. On the elbows are Glaves and Atkinson Inniking. It goes out deep to Rosenau, to Glaves. Brigham. Had a couple of good dribble drives in the first half. Rosenau steps in, starts to shoot it, does it. Now a backdoor look to Siebold. He'll step around a defender, takes it up, misses, right back up, no good. Rebound tip and taken in by the Rock Creek. Good looks inside. The Tigers unable to finish it. Here's Vogt, the dribble drive. Now he turns, spins, takes it up in the lane, blocked out of there by Last, and a foul is called. Vogt thought he was going to take it in for a dunk in the mid-lane, and Connor Last, who can really fly, swatted it out of there, but they say he got him on the hand. And to the free throw line will be Votes, who is 4 of 4 from the stripe in the game. Tigers trail 36-25 here in this third. Now 5 of 5 from the line for Votes, 6'2" senior. 1 out of 8 for Rock Creek as a team. Impressive. This time, Votes misses. Good call on the stat right before the free throw. Wonky, thank you. Just that second one. Tigers down by 12. Glaves outside, guarded by Zinger. Little hesitation dribble. Now Votes with the steal. Ant trying to track him down. Lay-in up and good. Tiger turnovers have been the big bugaboo. Now Coach Gruber wants a timeout. 39-25. 5:57 remains third quarter. Tigers trailing here in the third when we come back.
Take action now for a successful crop next year. At Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we're ready to help you plan for next season's weed control, moisture conservation, and fertilizer needs. For your plan, we'll utilize soil testing and variable seeding rates to come up with site-specific fertilizer and seed systems. Now is a good time to establish your fertilizer and chemical program for productive crops in 2018. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we offer customized solutions to help your crop thrive.
In this risky market, does your farm have the protection it needs? Farmers Union Insurance is committed to providing our farm families with complete insurance solutions for every operation, large or small. We have products to cover everything from crops to combines, homes to barns, autos to auto steer and your tractors. Our products will help manage your risk and keep you protected from the unknown. Give me, Jim Gearhan, a call at 632-3264 or stop by our office at 426 Lincoln Avenue in downtown Clay Center. We are proud to support the Tiger Athletics.
Tigers came out, got a set play to begin the second half, then cut the lead of 11 to 7 points, but now find themselves down by 14. And turnovers have once again been the problem as Rock Creek comes full court pressure. Tigers with the basketball. Atkinson Inniking walks it across the timeline. Kicks it out deep for Last. Connor to the right wing, hands it off to Rosenau. Evan. He'll hand it to Ant. He'll pull up 15-footers on its way and down. 16 now, stretching 14 now for Anthony. It's 39-27. Smooth release on the mid-range jumper by Atkinson Innicking that time. Out top is DeWeese. Left side wing, Zinger for three. Good. Guarded three, and Zinger knocks it in. He has 5 now in the game. And Clay Center down 42-27. Atkinson Innicking hands it off to Glaves. Brigham double team. Moves it outside. Here's Rosenau. Evan stops, pivots. Now needs some help. Seabold with it out deep. Couple of dribbles down. He gives it off to the corner for Last. Connor. Dribble penetrates. Pulls up off the Seabold. He'll ball fake it. Out top. Glaves for three to answer. It's just strong. Rebound away to Votes. And Rock Creek has it back. Votes down the lane. Backs it out. Turns, spins. He hits the quick three. No. Rebound down low is taken in by Atkinson Innicking. Ant across the timeline. 4:38 left to go, third quarter. Anthony to the baseline. Wraparound pass. He was bumped as he let go of it. So the basketball out of bounds to the Tigers on the baseline.
Anthony's having a solid game. He's got 8 rebounds to go along with those points.
14 points in the game. Able to handle the ball so well. That time penetrating and getting the pass off, but was fouled before he got the pass away. Now they're kicking inside. Votes with the 2 fouls. Didn't want anything to do with him. They just kind of let him have it. 16 now for Atkinson Innicking. The Tigers trail by 13. Here's Votes. Dribble drive. Kick to the corner. Zinger. Now back out to Votes. So quick with the dribble. Block inside by Atkinson Innicking. Now Ant's going to bring it the other way. Tigers down by 13. Anthony toward the paint. Runner on the way. No. Rebound inside. Pulled down by Zinger. Now Shaheen into the front court. Midway point, third quarter. Zinger deep left. High post to Moser. Stripped away by Seabold. Gavin taking it the other direction. And he's bumped on the sideline by Shaheen. It'll be out of bounds to the Tigers. Clay Center trailing 42-39. Still very much a part of this game against state-ranked Rock Creek. They led by 2 going into the second quarter. Led by 4 and then would eventually trail by 11 at halftime. And now we've got Jim Johnston for Rock Creek wants a timeout. We'll take one here as well. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on KCLY.
When physical disabilities or injuries make everyday mobility a challenge or even dangerous, Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy is there with durable medical supplies to get you where you need to go safely. They'll help you with canes, walkers, crutches, braces, and wheelchairs. They'll even fit diabetics with shoes made especially for their comfort needs. So for safety and mobility, it's good to know where to find the durable medical supplies that can give you the freedom to remain as active as possible. They're at Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy in downtown Clay Center.
42-39, Tigers trail by 13, but keeping themselves around in this ball game, Larry.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of good things from the Tigers tonight. They're sometimes they get on a roll and they look like a really good basketball team. They just have to keep that consistency, which has kind of been losing that tonight.
The longer those stretches happen, the better this team's going to be. The first night out of the gates against a really good Rock Creek team, doing some good things here. Here's Glaves outside. Brigham turns, looks backdoor, can't get it away to Rosenau with the drive. Now it's Last taking it in. He is going to be called for traveling. And Coach Groover, palms in the air, saying Skylar White, same type of situation in the first half, just runs into a crowd and gets the foul called. Tigers don't get it called here. So frustration for the Tigers. It will be Rock Creek with the basketball. Shaheen brings it across. Checked outside by Rosenau. Picks up his dribble. Moser has it up top. Jake Ferguson on him. Connor Last, Brigham Glaves, and Anthony Atkinson Innicking on the floor for the Tigers. 3:28 remains third. Tigers trailing here 42-29. Moser out top. Ferguson on him. Right in his mug. Outside it goes deep now to Vetter. To Zinger on the left side. Last has that assignment. Zinger, the dribble drive, cut off by Connor. Back outside Shaheen. Votes at the top for three. No good. Rebound. Tip out. And Votes gets it back. Now dances his way in the lane. He's fouled and headed to the free throw line. Votes now with 16 points in the game, has 2 free throws coming here. And he is 5 of 6 from the stripe on the night. Tigers had a stop that time and just couldn't clear the defensive board, and now Votes knocks in the free throw. Make it a 43-29 ball game. 3:04 left, third quarter. Out comes Glaves. Josh Hayden is back in. Rosenell also will get a breather as Brayton Williams comes back on the floor. Votes made the first free throw, misses on the second. Rebound off to Atkinson Inicky. Double-double now for the Ant-Man tonight. His pass, though, is going to be thrown away. Wanted to go to the sideline. Connor Last got covered up, and Anthony had to throw it high. 43-29. Shaheen will walk it up the floor. Tigers trail by 14. 2:50 left, third period. Shaheen holds the dribble out top. Roberts hit a 3 at the end of the first half, missing here. Rebound battled for. Votes comes up with it and drills it off the glass. So that is 18 now for Votes, and the Tigers suddenly trail by 16 points. In the corner to Ferguson. Now Jake's going to dribble drive, pulls it up over Votes. No, rebound weak side, back up, and good by Atkinson Inicky. He's got 18. Tigers trail 45-31. Double team out top. Ant with the steal. The run out. Shaheen giving chase. He will take it up. Tried to lay it in. Couldn't quite get the dunk. It rimmed out on him. And Rock Creek has it back going the other direction. I think Ant was kind of in between whether to flush it down. He had a defender on his hip. And then decided to kind of lay it in, and it just rimmed off. 45-31, 2:09 to work. Shaheen lobs it out deep. Votes. Takes the 3. Dribble penetrates. Takes it up, and he's fouled on the way in. 2 free throws coming for Votes. The foul was called down low. We'll see who it goes against. And it will be on Brayton Williams. First foul on Williams. Votes back at the stripe. And buries the first of 2. 18, 20 points now for Votes in this ball game. Atkinson Inicky with a breather. 2:06 to go, third quarter. Brigham Glaves back in. Free throw from Votes. He hits them both. 6'2 senior. He averaged 23 a game last year, and he's 21 in the contest here tonight. Play Center trails by 16. Glaves will work it up the floor for the Tigers. Through the midcourt line. On the right sideline now. Crosses over against Zinger. Kick out to Hayden. Left side wing Williams. Ball fakes. Dribble penetrates. Kick to Connor Last. He'll take it toward the lane. Dump it off in low. Williams blocks but fouled. And Brayton Williams headed to the free throw line. Good ball work inside by Last and Williams. Kind of a back and forth give and go game. And then Williams ends up getting the basketball in position. Fouled from behind, and he gets 2 free throws. Be the first free throws for the Tigers in the second half. For Williams, he was 0 for 1 of the first half, and buries the first one here. So Williams on the board. That's the lead to 15. Second charity on the way. This one is up and also good. Good stroke from Williams. 6-foot junior. Cuts the lead back down to 14, 47-33. Better in the front court. Correction, DeWeese with it and off to Shaheen. Shaheen with the dribble out between the circles. Up top, Hayden with the steal, and he's bumped. Fouled at the midcourt line. Josh Hayden, senior, stepping up and taking it away, and then fouled as he was almost on a run out to the other end. 6'4 senior with the big steal. The Tigers have it back now. Glaves will inbound from the sideline. Fires out deep into the backcourt. Hayden tracks it down. Tigers have the basketball with 1:30 to go, third quarter. Glaves into the front court against Zinger. Spins his way to the lane, all the way to the paint. Lay-in is just short, and the rebound comes off to Shaheen. Pressured by Williams. Shaheen now backs it out. Left wing, Zinger, 3-ball up, and good. His second 3, both here in the third quarter, and the lead is 17 now for the Mustangs. Last to Glaves. Backdoor cut. Ferguson not there. Out deep it comes to Hayden. Josh will swing it left wing deep for Glaves. He has Zinger on him. Brigham trying to get to the right side. Now fouled. 16 foul against Rock Creek. With 49 seconds remaining third quarter. 50-33, Tigers trailing. Jake Ferguson to inbound from the sideline. Last, Hayden, Williams, Glaves on the floor for the Tigers. And now, correction, Rosenau will check in, and Williams will come off. 49 to work, third period. Ferguson to inbound it from the sideline. Gets it into Rosenau, turns and spins, kick out in the corner, last for three, just strong. Rebound on the weak side to Martin Boats. He gets it to DeWeese, down further to Vetter, saved in bounds, right to Evan Rosenau. Tigers have it. Here's Ferguson on the move. Trying to go down court to Glaves, taken away by Votes, saved back in. Votes across to Shaheen with the left hand, good, and a foul call on Josh Hayden. Up and down action, and Votes got the steal, went out of bounds, came back in. The Tigers sideline asked for the officials why it wasn't called. He didn't establish himself, it didn't appear, to come back and get the basketball and begin the break. And now the Tigers are down by 19. And Shaheen at the stripe, a chance at a three-point play after the lay-in, and then the bump called on Hayden, his third foul. Free throw up and strong. Rebound, Connor Last. Connor up the right sideline. Little hesitation dribble. Now toward the lane. Had it stripped away by Vetter. Rosenau back defending. Vetter gets by. Then to the lane. Drops it in for two. Favor Vetter's first points. Tigers trail now by 21. 54-33. Here's Last again to the lane. And a huge collision. No whistle either way. And it's the basketball going to Rock Creek. A play on by the officials. Connor Last had kind of lost control, but then he had a defender slide in underneath of him. Both players went down to the ground hard. No foul was called. 5.8. All need to be said. Two players on the ground hard. No foul. No foul call. Here's Votes at the buzzer for three. No good. We're headed to the fourth. Tigers trail here 54-33 to Rock Creek.
At United Bank & Trust, we get it. Bank hours don't always fit into your schedule. With the United Bank & Trust mobile banking app, you can bank anytime, anywhere. At home, at work, or anywhere in between. You can perform convenient and secure transactions like mobile check deposit, transfer money between accounts, or see your balance instantly. Find it by searching for United Bank & Trust mobile app in your app store. Mobile banking with United Bank & Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Raising your crop and getting it in the bin is half the job. Selling it is the other half. To market your grain for top dollar, you need the professional edge of experienced consultants. ProEdge Consulting from Central Valley Ag. CVA ProEdge Consulting brings you timely knowledge of the cash markets, basis information for the entire market. You'll know your production and storage costs, your break-evens, and how to manage risk. ProEdge Consulting helps you maximize grain marketing profit. Get details at your local Central Valley Ag location or at cvacoop.com.
Back again at Rock Creek. Couple of scores I can pass along from the North Central Kansas League. It's Abilene winning both of their games tonight. The girls won easily over Smoky Valley. The boys an 85-67 win over Smoky Valley. Wamego leads huge over Rossville. That is in the second half. Concordia beats Beloit 62-55. Dylan Reed with 18 points. Tyler Stupka had 10 points and 16 boards for the Panthers. So Abilene, boys and girls winning. Concordia and Beloit matched up in a good one there, and Concordia coming away with the win in that boys' ball game. Marysville and Sabetha playing tonight, and Marysville 59-47. That is a final in the boys' matchup against Sabetha. Here's Martin Votes the drive in the fourth quarter, hangs in the air, can't get it down with the left hand. Rebound to Gavin Siebold, and Dawson Zinger is going to be called for a reach-in foul, a 5'10" freshman. And so the Tigers will have a chance at the other end with a 1-and-1 for Gavin Siebold. He was 1 of 2 at the stripe in the first half. He missed this earlier tonight. The Clay Center Lady Tigers open up with a 64-39 win over Rock Creek to go to 1-0. state-ranked number 3, 4A Division II for the Lady Tigers. They were led by freshman Clara Edwards, who had 24 tonight in her Lady Tiger varsity debut. 10 from Sid Calloway, the senior. Seabold at the line knocks down the first of the 2 free throws, so he hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Tigers trail 54-34. Seabold, second free throw, rimming out of there. Votes comes down with the board. It will be Vetter to bring it across the timeline. Fourth quarter action, Tigers trailing by 20. Near steal on the floor, last nearly got it back. Now it is a takeaway by Atkinson Inniking. Votes giving chase, the dunk from the Ant there. He has 20. Votes just kind of stayed away again with a couple of fouls on him, and Ant put it away. Now an 18-point ball game. Good defense for the Tigers, and now a reach-in foul called at the last second against Connor Last. Good double team by Last and Rosenau. 54-36. Out of bounds for Rock Creek on the sideline near the scorer's table. That foul on Last is his 4th. So Rock Creek will have the basketball. Last comes out and Brayton Williams back in. Vetter will bring it across. Williams out on him. Right side wing and deep is Zinger. That's the freshman. Now Votes with it. Spins toward the lane, hangs in the air, and drops one in. 23 now for Votes. 20-point ball game. Tigers trail 56-36. 6:50 to go in this fourth quarter. Backdoor look. Williams off the feed from Rosenau. Strong on the shot. Rebound battled for. Williams trying to keep it in play and just couldn't quite get it back. Great backdoor cut. Good feed from Rosenau. Williams with traffic around just couldn't finish it. 6:40 left to go here in the ball game. The Tigers trailing by 20. And Rock Creek back with possession. Williams near steal. Now the ball loose. Great play by Seabold off that Atkinson and King, and now a reach-in foul against either Carson or Dawson Zinger, one of the two. And it will be Clay Center at the free throw stripe. Atkinson and King will have a 1-and-1 chance coming. 20 points tonight for Ants. And 2 flushes in transition as well. 2 dunks that he's been able to put away. A third one that didn't count.
Yeah. It's been a kind of a Boyd Inniking show at times tonight.
Yeah. And Ant now with 21. He'll get the back into the 1-and-1 after making the first. 6:29 left on this fourth quarter clock. The Tigers again trailing 56-37. Second free throw missing. Tipped by Seabold, but it's brought down by Carson Zinger. Votes will bring it across. Ant on him. Between the circles with the dribble. Man-to-man by the Tigers. Backdoor look inside Vetter. Reverse lay-in. High and missing. Rebound to Carson Zinger. His shot rims off, and it's brought down by Evan Rosenau. Outlet pass up the court. Right sideline to Glaves. Brigham to the corner. Stops there. Now lobs it low. Good look inside Seabold. Gives it away to Rosenau. Left corner. Williams for 3. It's strong. And we've got a foul inside the paint on the weak side battling for position. 56-37. Tigers trailing by 19 here with 5:54 remaining in the game. Jake Ferguson back in. Evan Rosenau will come out. The foul was on Gavin Seabold. That is his 4th. Down court now, breaking the pressure. Vetter backs it out with a dribble. 5:50 left in the game. Tigers trailing here, 56-37. Skylar White has it, right wing, dribble drive. Now hesitation move, and he's going to be fouled by Ferguson, trying to keep him from the drive on the right baseline. 56-37. Connor Last and Rosenau, the correction, Last will check in. And Rosenau as well. They'll bring Williams and now some confusion on who's coming in and out. 56-37 ball game. I'm not sure what the confusion is. There should be free throws coming.
I don't know if somebody did check in.
It looks as if they think someone had checked in that hadn't, and the 5 on the court are the 5 that were on the floor. Connor Last, because I just announced it actually, that Last and Rosenau would be checking in. Now they've stopped playing. The teams have gone to a huddle.
Got the rest huddled up
around the scorer's table.
Got a situation. There we do. Let's work this out.
So, again, we don't know what the confusion is. Maybe who the foul was against. Both sidelines are looking to the scorer's table to find out what the call is. And so now it appears we're ready to play basketball. Carson Zinger, it's the Skylar White will be at the free throw line, I believe. And now this will be a 1-and-1, so
they still are.
The subs can come in anytime they want. The foul was called on Jake Ferguson. His first foul. So he and Brayton Williams come out. Connor Last and Evan Rosenau go in. And we're right back where we would have been had they not stopped the action. 56-37, 5:41 remains here in the fourth. First game for everybody. You know, players, coaches, broadcasters, officials. Free throw misses and a rebound off to Connor Last and Atkinson Inniking. Clay Center with the basketball, 56-37. They trail by 19, 5.5 to go in the contest. And with the dribble out top against Boats. Now works it left, hands it off to Connor Last. Last to Glaze. Now to Ant. He'll pull up right elbow. Strong. Rebound. Pulled away inside by Zinger. 5:10 left in the game. Boats will bring it across for Rock Creek. Tigers stay man-to-man. Atkinson Inniking with the assignment on Boats. Nearly took it away, but then Boats gets it back. Fingertip roll is good. And he's got 25 now. 20-point ball game. Ants to the front court. Poke away from behind. Now the outlet to Boats. He'll take it to the lane, and he will try to dunk it and miss. The rebound pulled away by Skylar White. He got caught in the air and had to throw it away. Now Zinger has it nearly taken away by Anthony Atkinson Inniking, and now he's going to be called for the foul of his third. 57-37. And to the free throw stripe will go Rock Creek.
We've had 3 successful dunks tonight and 2 misses.
Yeah. One on both sides. One miss on both sides.
Yep.
So at the free throw line will be Carson Zinger again. He missed the front end of the 1-and-1 last time. This one up and rimming in. He now has 9 points in the game. Gavin Siebold for the Tigers will come out for Clay Center. Will Rosenau will come in. The Tigers playing without Nate Lively, an ankle injury, first week of the season, practice. Ball loose on the rebound, picked up by Atkinson Inniking. 4:27 to work. And backdoor look, but it's thrown away. White down court to Votes again with the dunk, and he misses. A foul is going to be called on Atkinson Inniking. It'll be 2 free throws coming. So 2 free throws for Martin Votes.
You can't call it a missed dunk.
Not when there's a foul, right?
Yeah.
That's the 4th foul on Anthony. Votes at the free throw stripe. 26 points now.
How many free throws did he miss?
He's missed 2 so far.
Oh, that's
3.
I knew we needed to talk about that.
Glaves with the rebound. He'll bring it across. Midway point, 4th quarter. Tigers trailing here 60-37, and the ball taken away by Zane Roberts. Skylar White, hesitation move toward the lane. trying to kick it to the baseline right, and a blocking foul called on Evan Rosenau. And that will be free throws for White. Skylar White has 11 points in the game. Foul on Evan Rosenau, his first. This is a double bonus, 10 team fouls now. White's first free throw up and good. He has 12. 61-37 ball game, 4:01 left to go in the contest. Skylar White makes them both. Atkinson brings it across the timeline. Votes on him. Man-to-man by Rock Creek. Ant still with the basketball in the right wing. Now brings it up top and across left to Will Rosenau. Hesitation drive. Now Will takes it in. Floater on its way up. Missing short. Rebound comes away. White knocked away by Connor Last. Nearly knocked it off of White. They'll say out of bounds to Rock Creek. Shaheen will bring it up. Tigers get Beloit at home on Tuesday night. Shaheen into the front court. High post Votes. Guarded by Anthony. Now it's White inside the lane. Leans his way in. Can't get it down. Rebound comes off to Brigham Glaves. Glaves out the court to Atkinson Inniking. Swihart back in for the Tigers. Glaves goes right wing to Last. Connor to the corner right. Will Rosenau. Brings it back outside. Now spins toward the baseline. Stops, looking in low. Kicks it back out deep. Last. Connor inside low. It goes to Anthony Atkinson Inniking. Great gift from Connor Last. The dunk by Ant inside off of one step. And he now has 23. 2:45 left in this game. Near steal by Glaves. White will drive it in. Kick it across paint to Roberts. Blocked by Will Rosenau. Last has it. Caught from behind, but able to keep control of the dribble. Now double team. Gets it off to Rosenau. Here's Glaves. Spins his way to the baseline. Taken away by Roberts. Now back to White, and Rock Creek will walk it down the floor. 2:20 left. Votes left wing and deep. Ball fake. Starts to drive. Turn. Spins. Fall away jumper is no good. Rebound to Atkinson Inniking. Being chased from behind by DeWeese. Now Ant will control the dribble and bring it across. 2:07 left to go. Anthony, dribble penetrates to the lane, kicks it across to Dylan Swihart off the glass and good. Swihart has 4. The lead, though, for Rock Creek, 62-41. In the front court, Shaheen. Swihart, good defense. Down low it comes to Roberts. The kick to White. His little floater up, no good. Rebound to Weiss. He's going to be fouled on the stick-back try. And that'll put Austin DeWeese, the 6'1 senior, at the free throw stripe to shoot 2. Lady Tigers earlier, if you missed it, did win 64-39 over Rock Creek. Both Lady Tigers and Tiger boys will host Beloit coming up on Tuesday. Rock Creek, by the way, their next matchup will be at home against Abilene. So, test of the NCKL ×2 to start the season. Now, Rock Creek with some mass substitutions in. They're down to 1:39 remaining, and it's 63-41. Rock Creek the lead. DeWeese at the stripe. Knocks down both free throws. He will come out. Now Trevin Shirley in for the Tigers as Glaves will come off. So Trevin Shirley will run the post right now. You have Will Rosenau, Anthony Atkinson Inniking, Connor Last, and Dylan Swihart out there. Left on the wing is Shirley. He wants the 3. It's going to be strong. Weak side rebound comes away to Rock Creek. Front court with the dribble for the Mustangs will be Cameron Minahan. Now the drive inside, nearly taken away, and instead Mosier ends up with a lay-in on the weak side. Mosier's second field goal, first of the second half. 1 minute remains at 66-41. Atkinson Inniking Backdoor look for Swihart. He'll go strong. Swatted from behind, out of bounds. Steve with the Tigers on the baseline. Now Ant will come out. Atkinson Inniking comes off, and in will come Cooper Glavin for the Tigers. 23 unofficially for Atkinson Inniking. Pass comes in. Glavin has it. Outside to Rosenau. It's Will Rosenau to the corner, Swihart. Now Connor Last, outside right wing, 3-ball up and strong. Rebound in low, pulled away by the Mustangs' Cody Lockett. 66-41 with 38 to work. Mustangs with the basketball. Benahan with the dribble out top. Now given out to high post to Moser near the three-point line. Double team with Swihart and Last. And a jump ball ends up being called. It goes back to Clay Center. Will Rosenau into Swihart. Dylan brings it across. 21 seconds remaining. Last with the dribble toward the baseline. Kicks it out deep for Glavin. Now around left to Swihart. Dylan pulls the trigger. 15-footers up and down. He's got 6 in the game now. 5 seconds remaining, and Rock Creek could just run out the clock, and they will. Your final here, Clay Center falls in their opener, 66-43 to state-ranked Rock Creek. Stay with us. Post-game on the way in just a moment.
Enjoy a jolly good internet upgrade and be prepared to handle your holiday visitors. You'll instantly be amazed at the difference it makes when you move up to faster speeds with Twin Valley Pulse. It's a sure way to make everybody smile. Choose the plan that will make you the merriest, 100 megabits per second for $59.95 a month, or the full gig for $99.95 a month. No phone line is required. Call Twin Valley at 800-515-3311 to sign up. Certain restrictions apply.
As a third-generation seed company, Oldie Seed has pioneered the development of soil-specific hybrids that thrive in your soils. Our Know to Grow research program is the largest in the Midwest and utilizes advanced technologies including Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link soybeans. Oldie's research program delivers top yields while helping you win the war on resistant weeds. This season, don't settle for anything less than a soil-specific seed from Oldie Seed.
Back once again at Rock Creek. The Clay Center Tigers fall in their opener to the state-ranked Mustangs in a 66-43 ball game. 29 points for Martin Boats leads the way in this ball game, leads all scores. Anthony Atkinson had 23 for the Tigers. There were stretches, I think you put it well, Wong, there were stretches where this Tiger team looked like a really good basketball team, but they just couldn't keep those stretches consistently through each quarter, it seemed like.
Well, you had 22 turnovers, and that's just unacceptable. You know, it should be half that. And it's hard to keep a rhythm, right, keep a run going with that many turnovers. You're just disrupting everything too often by not getting possession. But other than that, you know, I saw some good things out there tonight. I saw some plays. I think, personally, that's the best game I've seen Anthony play. You know, he's had that many points before, right, but he got 13 rebounds and the points. But he seemed, you know, he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't out of control. He wasn't forcing anything. Yeah. So, you know, that's very, you know, positive for me.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. Good game, 23 points, and you mentioned 13 rebounds, so big double-double, and the deflections. You know, the team played good defense. You got a stud on the other end, and Martin Post 29 points, and he can score from anywhere and handle the basketball. 13 from Skylar White. Tigers again led by Atkinson Inning's 23 on your Midwest Products post-game show. They get 6 points from Dylan Swihart, a 4-point performance for Brigham Glaves all in the first half. Gavin Siebold, foul trouble throughout, had 2 points. 2 points from Brayton Williams, a 3-pointer from Connor Last and Evan Rosenau in this ball game. The Tigers a lead of 2 after one quarter. They led by 4 going in the early second quarter, and then saw things slip in that second period. Eventually would see Rock Creek pull away in a 66-43 final. Lady Tigers won 64-39 earlier over Rock Creek. Both Clay Center boys and girls will be hosting Beloit coming up on Tuesday night. It's going to wrap it up here from Rock Creek on our Midwest Products post-game show, along with Wonk Wallace. Wonk, always appreciate you making the road trip with us. And our studio engineer, Bernie Pancella, this is Rocky Downing telling you to enjoy the rest of your Sports Friday.